Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Nameless art journal series. In this video we're going to be doing our first art journal page, and I just wanted to chat a little bit about my thoughts and feelings about using vintage photos and the different ways we can use them in our art journals and make an art journal that surrounds vintage photos. So before I get into that, I'll just quickly explain what you see me doing in this lesson, and that's just first of all filling in the first page of my book with the linen printable peeping through the window. I'm just placing it where it needs to be seen through the cover and then collaging all around it so that it fits onto the page, and then you'll see me begin my art journal spread. So throughout the rest of this class I'm going to be talking about intuition, imagination and techniques, and how we can use each of those things either separately or together to do art journaling. So there'll be one focus video on each topic, and then the idea is that if you practice and strengthen each separately, you'll be able to easily use them together while still being able to distinguish between them throughout your process in order to have the most fulfilling art journal process for you. So in the page you see me do today, I pull from each of these things to create it. I use my imagination to imagine a made-up story about the focal point, or in this case the photo, and I follow my intuition when I'm adding things into the page or choosing what techniques to include. And of course techniques are present throughout the whole process, whether I'm being mindful of them or not. So when I began planning this class, to me using vintage photos is a perfect way to demonstrate using each of these tools, as it really taps into our souls when we view a photo that we don't really know anything about. So we don't know any facts about it. We subconsciously use our imagination and our intuition to draw our own conclusions about that photo and to come up with some kind of backstory so that we can connect to it, even if we don't do it on purpose. So it means that we either have to use our intuition or our imagination to come to a conclusion about it, and then the art that we produce from it is a direct reflection of ourselves and not actually the image itself, because we are coming up with the story within ourselves, and every single person will come up with a different story for the same photo, and at least in some way, to some degree. So in addition to all of that, I feel like using these photos in art journals is really rehoming them, and it's sad when you find photos like this in a thrift store and op shops, because you come to wonder why no loving family members still have them in their possession. So at first it was kind of hard for me to use them in art and even in junk journals and things that I make, because I felt like it was kind of, what if I was being destructive, what if I was being disrespectful? And definitely we don't want to be disrespectful, but without the loved ones that know about them and have the facts that go with them, I think it's okay to draw our own conclusions and make connections based on our own experiences, and ultimately just rehome them into art and give them a place they belong once again, instead of just being loose and unknown and disregarded photos. They can become meaningful to us and they become viewed once again, and I think that's important. So yeah, this lesson's just been a little ramble while you watch me create so far, but I hope you've been able to get something from this and also just understand my ideas and the backstory for this class and why I put it together and how my ideas came together. For the rest of this video I'm just going to put on some music and you can watch me create a page. I didn't really put too much thought into this, I just again followed my intuition, had fun with it, used my imagination to pull things in, and yeah, just had fun with it. So you can just watch me complete my page, and for your assignment for this lesson, I just want you to break in your art journal too. So if you haven't already, fill in your first page where you have the window and make sure you've got something peeking through the window, and if you feel like it you can also go ahead and create more pages after that, but I think at least do one art journal page like I have in this video. Just have fun with it, just have a play, and don't worry, you don't have to follow any rules, just do whatever you feel like doing to break in your art journal. And in the next lesson we will start talking about intuition. So I hope you guys enjoy this process, and I hope to see you back here for the next video.